press cross button.
Ring, you're it. Come on.
Let's do it.
AI giant Broker Tech announced today that they are canceling Daybreak, the neural mapping technology designed to allow people to live forever. A spokesperson for the company told press the decision to shutter the project was made out of respect for the memory of their founder, the late Sky Larson. What the company has in store following the death of their illustrious leader remains to be seen.
So fucking cool. Oh, look at that.
Turning neighbor against neighbor, brother against brother.
Said you not use free internet. Interested in a free meal?
Yes, please.
No, I did. No, I did do that. Yeah, I left it at home.
Yeah, I'll be there. Oh, careful now.
Coming up in today's episode of The Upload, we're talking about how Bagley managed to conquer London. Pretty much my favourite topic. I could talk for hours about the rise of the AI system. It's easy to forget about its origins. It's so present everywhere.
Balaji has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
Right, let's say hello.
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
Can you say paranoid?
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Yep.
Okay,
Good night.
We're gonna get this.
The man's got a proper setup here. How are we gonna bypass it?
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
Will do.
Welcome to Claire and Present Danger, and welcome to Fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up, people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue. They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government, too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash their hands to the whole mess. The collar will only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
The traps are disarmed. Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
Move one more muscle, Chief, and I'll blow the whole place with you in it.
All right, no need to get excited.
Who the fuck are you? And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
Yeah, right. Try more underground.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
Just listen. Albion's on its way. So your priority right now is to fucking run.
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Amish. Look, Cass is worse than you know.
Wow, thanks. But we know. Why else do you think I'm here?
Maybe, because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
All right, get this straight now. We want your help stopping Cass. He's behind the bombings, and he tried to end us.
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what... Move! Fuck! An Albion squad's closing in on you. I guess you weren't lying about that part. Fucking think, Amish, think. Shit, fine. We'll table it. I'll buy you some time. Just go. No!
Don't just stand there. Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot.
There's our suspect. Use a pursuit intervention technique.
Target. Over.
Control, we're pursuing the suspect.
Sign of the target. Over.
Bagley is so special because it's been trained on this huge cache of info.
I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
secrecy around the tech. But they're given this huge amount of training data. It's basically a huge database that's used to teach the AI about patterns in behaviour. You know, so if you always
All right,
travel
Chief.
the same way to your house,
That was a
it can
pretty slick
predict
escape.
when you're going to
I
go
believe you.
and get a
So I'll say
self-driving
this.
car ready for you
Nigel
before
is
you even
planning
ask for
something.
it.
That's
And I don't
pretty
think I could
terrifying.
stop
In
him on
some
my
ways,
own.
I don't want this
If
data
DedSec's
to
everything I've
drive my
heard,
life.
you'll help me.
It's understand
We can
too
help
much
each
at
other.
times. Have you heard some of the
There's a
rumours
chance
around
Cass
the
had
hacked
something to
version
do
of
with the
Bagley?
bombings.
I've heard
What could he be
mutterings,
planning
yes.
that's worse
I've heard
than
it's been
that?
used by DedSec.
No, that's not like him.
It's pretty well
Well,
known that
not
they're
exactly.
fans of
See,
Blue.
Nigel's got to
But
see
the idea
himself
of a
as the hero.
souped-up version of Bagley,
He's an
given
arrogant
it's already
twat,
so
but
intelligent,
he's not a
was bit
cynic.
terrifying.
Every place
I
we
wonder
go
what they
into,
could actually make it do.
we would have some mad plan to fix all his problems. With robot police or automated crop fertilizing or some shit. Society was a technical problem. And people are just bugs in the software, you know? You work around them or you squash. Sorry, Chief. I got to switch proxy servers so they don't trace me. I'll hit you right back on voice. Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big meeting happening at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
Working on an upgrade of his private police state? Brilliant. Does this prick ever take a day off? Whatever he's up to, we need eyes on that meeting.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper. Okay, first things first. We'll need eyes on the impregnable target, so off you go. I'll crack on with assembling the right personnel to round out this ragtag bunch of misfits.
Ah, shit. Albion cyber security sniffing my proxy IP. Must have traced the detonator signal. I've got to deal with this.
Terrorist organisation, delete according to preference. Not preference, sorry, delete according to whether or not you work for the government, SIRS, Bloom, the Kellys, or Albion. According to a SIRS official, DedSec is no longer a threat.